Welcome back to the press conference. We have Fabiano Caruana and Aronian. Game finished with a victory of Fabiano. And it was, I think, really one of the most dramatic games also. And I was wondering, let's say from this moment, could you try to take on b5, starting from something?
Yeah, no, I saw this option, but I didn't want to let the game get too out of control, which I managed to do anyway. If black manages to trade queens, then it's actually not going to be so easy because all my pawns are weak. But maybe it was good. But I also just thought that this was very strong because it's difficult to actually protect the b pawn. And yeah, maybe I should have done this. I thought that now there's rook f8, and it's not as easy. Bishop d3 was more ambitious, but it also gave, I think, quite a lot of counterplay, which maybe I shouldn't have allowed. So yeah,
it was a critical moment, yes, I guess, to take on g4 or to go bishop g6. But what was these options?
No, bishop g6 is just. I think this is just awful for black. It actually didn't. If you want to avoid the complications, then you should make another move besides bishop h5. But this is just the worst of all worlds because you're losing the pawn and I've consolidated my center. There's one important line here, which is I can take. I take here, and bishop f2 with the idea of this doesn't work out because I have this this intermezzo, and now I take the bishop. So I think that Levon played correctly. I just don't see any other way for black to continue the game. And I don't know. There was also this option of queen g4. But I thought that this position, even though black gets, take on h4 first, black gets 3 pawns, but the pawns are not really moving. And the knight on c6 is still bad, so I thought that white should be technically winning here. Yeah, and it was still messy. I was kind of more expecting this line. But then it's probably just very bad for black, because I might even, now my king is safe, and the 3 pawns again are not moving anywhere. And I'll just pick up b5 at some point. So yeah, this is unfortunately very unclear. I don't know knight d5, but there's f5 at some point. Knight g1, queen d3, and I couldn't fully evaluate it. Knight e7 and knight e3 is just a draw, yeah? This is some sort of perpetual. So maybe, yeah, it seemed very unclear because my knight on d5 isn't stable. So I think I played correctly. This is more, this would be more desirable, but this is just black gets all the pawns. So I think I played the only way. And probably around here I started to mess it.
I was told actually that the computer shows that black has knight before.
Knight before.
And rook d4, yeah?
I missed this idea. And it's...
this is incredibly strong.
strange.
Yeah?
Play, yeah.
Yeah, this is incredibly strong. Because rook g8, rook f4 is coming.
Something like king h3, computer continues, but...
But it looks, rook f4 or rook g8, I don't know. It looks...
Yeah, rook g8.
Looks messy, yeah. I don't see my next move. And rook f4 is now a threat.
No, I think you have to play knight d5 or something. Yeah, some queen f3 and bishop to e4.
Yeah, not easy to give up a piece like this. No, I didn't see this.
I didn't see it too. I spent a long time here, 10 minutes, but...
Yeah, this is beautiful. And now I guess it's just not good for anymore, yeah?
E4 no, I was actually thinking about knight d4 here. Yeah, I thought knight d4 should work somewhere, but it doesn't really. Or I thought rook g8 and then...
Okay, yeah, first rook g8, yeah. And then knight d5, yeah?
Yeah, this knight g4 king h3 is very strong. Rook g8 king h3. Otherwise,
Yeah.
oh, even bishop d1. Okay,
Yeah, this is.
I've been just blundering the usual.
But it's not, is it?
Oh yes.
Wait, is it exactly the same? Ah, yeah, it's the same. I can just play bishop before, I guess, yeah. But okay, still looks better than the game, because here I start
Okay,
my own
here
counter
I,
attack.
I don't have any ideas.
How did it feel for you here? I mean, you didn't have much time, and okay, still it was tense.
Yeah, I was still a bit nervous because, I mean, I knew I must be winning here, but still, it's and okay, I had like 7 minutes, so I managed to at some point burn all my time around here, because I really wanted to make this work, but after rook g1,
And
I
rook
mean-
h6 would win on the spot, and queen h6. Any take now. Yeah, f6 check, then takes, knight f5, knight d6.
yeah, that's
Very trivial. And here knight c4.
yeah or not, yeah, whatever. No, this would have been easy. I don't know. I was trying to make this work, and then it didn't look as clear as I wanted, and I decided to just throw an ab5. I figured it can't really hurt because, anyway, I'm very solid. But yeah, rook h6 would be the easiest.
Yeah. Was it possible for you to forget at this time about the situation in the tournament and just to play moves, good moves? I mean,
Yeah,
how
I
were you
mean-
coping with this at this period of the game?
No, losing that last game actually helped my outlook a lot, because I was kind of too nervous trying to hold on to my lead, and it kind of ruined my play for a few games. And so I felt much better before today, before this game.
So you preferred to share the first place with Sergei?
No. I mean, I wasn't happy. I wasn't happy to lose. It just I wasn't. Even though my tournament situation was good, I wasn't in a good mindset, and that's really the reason why I lost so convincingly to Sergei.
Yeah. So, what is your expectations from tomorrow's game? I mean, it's gonna be
I don't know.
interesting.
I mean, basically, it's still a toss-up, and it's probably the most open last round of the candidates since 2013. But even then, and then at that time only 2 players could win, and now, I mean,
And you said
3,
this-
maybe even 4 players have a possibility. I mean, it's
Yeah.
so.
Questions? Do we have questions from journalists, spectators, please?
You hear me? But off-the-top question. You mentioned, Levin, that you were told about this knight takes b4. Was it by someone close to you? And in view of the adage, "Don't shoot the messenger," are they still living?
At this point, I mean, I don't really care. So, it's friends told me, yeah. But I mean, it's not the thing that I'm upset that I've missed it. I mean, it's that it didn't even come to my mind that I can play a slow move.
Another question, please. One second. Microphone is coming, yes. Sorry, is it possible?
Oh wow, sorry, sorry everybody. Can you talk about the opening choice, Fabi? You pretty much knew Lev was going to play mainline Lopez, or where were your ideas? Did you come up with anything? Did you have anything else that you were preparing?
Okay, I didn't come up with this. I mean, Grisha played it the round before. I think it's not exactly a novelty, but I think it's a brilliant opening invention. I mean, it's not like it leads to an advantage for White, but it opens at least a small chapter in the Marshall and anti-Marshall, and I think Levon played in the most critical way. But I mean, it was kind of fun to look at a totally fresh position on the rest day. We just analyzed a position which has never been played before, and it was actually pretty enjoyable. And so I was lucky enough that I managed to get pretty much my prep up to move 15, when White already has. And this is what I wanted, just a game where I can play and make moves, and the game doesn't simplify immediately. So
other question? Yes, okay.
I have a question for Fabiano. I know you probably will not tell me, but what is your strategy for tomorrow? Will you try to risk a little bit with black, or you will try to stay safe? And will you watch Karjakin's game tomorrow?
I mean, I don't even really know what I'll do tomorrow, so I couldn't even answer that. But I'll try to play better than I did in several games in the second half. I'll try to play a good game, and hopefully that'll be enough. I mean, it's not really entirely in my hands, but hopefully, if I play a good game, it will be enough for me. I mean, but it will be very difficult. I mean, I think I said this throughout the tournament, that it's going to come down to the last game, and it will always be very difficult. So.
Except from the preparation, how do you prepare for this important game yesterday? Because we have a very sunny day, and did you do?
I mean, yeah, we checked this for a few hours, and then we went to watch a movie, which was nice, because for like 2 hours I could just forget about chess, which is what I needed. The Shape of Water.
Sorry?
The Shape of Water.
Shape of Water.
Which was excellent. So that was enjoyable. So yeah, the rest day was what I needed.
Congratulations.
Okay, so thank you very much for attending this press conference. Thank you. Levon.